It's Monday.
Hear the shock and awe on WeP3 Radio, where we are committed to giving a voice to those who have served as service members and first responders. Here, today's Heroes Hits, here on WeP3 Radio. PATRIOT Pride.
It is Monday, July 21st. You're here for the People's Patriot Project WeP3 Weekly Debrief. We're currently listening to WeP3 Radio, produced with the partnership of Reads Across America Radio, with the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and to teach the future generations the value of freedom, separated or created by the men and women who have served our country. Currently playing on WeP3 Radio, Mike Byer, over the radio, over the wire.
I was standing with my son. What scared me most is he'd seen do all I'd seen done. I couldn't see a word as we stood on sacred ground. He looked at me and said, "Dad, don't worry. It's my turn now. This day I'm passing down. This flame, you won't go out."
Left, your left, left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Left, your left, left, right, your left. You got it.
We are ready to roll. I don't have my sound thing going. Sorry. It is what it is. I pushed the right buttons. They're not here. It is what it is. I think it helped soothe the calm nerves of the WeP3 team when I don't have the noisemaker up. Oh, look what I found. Did you hear the one I added last night, Eichmann? Are you talking? Oh, I lost everything. I lost my screen. I can't see. You're gonna, yikes. What's going on? I found you. I found it. It went to a smaller screen. Why are you thinking so hard? Are you frozen? Eichmann must be frozen. I don't think she's there. She's not there. All right, so I'm just here doing this on my own.
just got three things to say. I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America.
Here we go. Here we roll. We got people here. We got people. David, good to see is froze. I know, right? She gone. Look at my face. What the heck? Oh, I think she's trying to sneak back into the. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know what she's doing. She's sitting behind the scenes now. It's frozen face.
I was frozen.
I was like, why are you thinking so hard and so long?
I went on to Facebook to see if it was me. I'm like, what is happening? And there I was, just thinking.
It was you, just thinking.
And
Did you hear the noisemaker I added last night?
No.
I already played it once, but here.
Do it.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America.
I don't know why it just stopped.
Yeah, it doesn't
What the heck?
come in very well. It doesn't. It's not.
It's not very loud.
No, and it's coming kind of in and out. And Willis, you think this is funny, but I was thinking I think I magically put my computer into freeze mode. I think that's what it was.
Magically.
It was
What happens? Can you still hear me if I put that on? Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you hear this now?
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen,
No, the last part cuts out. The rest of it was okay. Brooke, are you calling me a rookie? We're gonna have words. We're gonna have words, Willis.
Then you gonna get them?
I think well, I just took my phone off the internet and I have free data or whatever, but I I think we have 1,800 things that are on the internet here, and I don't know how good it is. So it might have been that. I don't know. I had tons of computer issues last night too. So I don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, we did.
I couldn't. I turned it on and off. There's a magic number. I lost count, but there must be a magic number where all of a sudden your camera can work again and whatever. I was like, did I forget to pay my bill? What the heck is going on? So, we are here today to do. Are you doing something right now? Oh,
Talk.
Oh, I was hearing noises. We're here today to do our debrief. This is when the WeP3 talks about WeP3 and what WeP3 are doing. WeP3, that's funny. So we have a lot going on right now. Really, there is a lot. So we will talk about last night's guests, and then we can talk about all the things going on. There's a lot, and there's some that I can't quite share yet, but I'll have details in the next couple weeks. I gotta thank all the guests last night, all the listeners, the interactors. Can I call them the people? Yeah, you know what I mean. And then our guests were amazing, and I do have to do a little shout out for Peterson. I coming in hot, so I was like 15 minutes coming in and couldn't freaking nothing was working. My phone won't do it. StreamYard was telling me that my cameras weren't working. There is some weird feedback, Peterson. There is some weird stuff. Anyway, so thank you, Mark.
Leave and come back. We're gonna leave and come back. See if that.
Okay.
Travis Partington in the house. Boom, Monster Mike Radio, getting her done. Am I peeing? Am I peeing? I'm leaving.
Okay, come back soon. Come back. He did the whole thing last night himself because Jonathan was caught up in something and I was caught up in a freaking funnel of can't get on my. I was here, I was in the background, and I was completely blacked out. Like no audio, no. Like I was hoping Peterson would let me talk, but there was no audio. So anyway, I was here, and Mark was rocking the show all by himself, and so.
There's still an echo.
Yeah, kind of.
Echo.
Hold on. I think it might be okay.
Hello.
It wasn't you. It was when I would talk. It would feed back.
I didn't hear that either.
No. Yeah.
Willis, let us know. Boom.
Let us know, Mr. Willis. Thank you. So anyway, we do that on Sunday nights, every Sunday, every week, we don't mess up like that. I don't typically. I had that issue one other time, thought I had it figured out. I do need to throw out this huge thank you to our sponsors. We have these amazing, we have Brian Kenzer. He comes on, he supports our business, supports us with this business, Smart Living Today. Willis, you know all about this. I'm preaching at the choir right now, but it's a shopping network basically. But it's all about your health and the health of the world, the country. You can help support everything's United States based, made, based, shipped, sold, shared, whatever. So you're supporting American families, jobs, and the economy while supporting the WeP3 mission. Kenzer's got his number on here. Go ahead and give him a call. Yeah, what? I'm going to just mute you while I'm talking, Peterson. Thank you for the backup. All right. So then, yeah, I know when I talk, it's coming back. It's okay. I'll let you mute me when I'm done. Okay. Then our sponsors, and they're here every week, Sundays, Mondays. They're in our newsletter. They put some donations in and then we mention them. It's pretty easy, you guys. It's a pretty easy system. They donate, we put them in our newsletter. But we're talking about Catch-22, the Boho Hobos Hideaway. We have this amazing group in Texas. They're all amazing, but called Operation Texas Strong. We have known Bobby and Peggy, holy cow, for probably 4 years now. And they are giving away, they take donated RVs. And I'm going to tell you, some of them come in looking like you wouldn't even be able to keep your pets in there. And some of them come in like you wouldn't dare put a pet in there. And then they get them ready. And they put homeless veterans in there. They give RVs to homeless vets that they're on 300. They're close to 300 or more. And you guys, they had some super great donations after the floods down there. I don't know if you know this, but check out Bobby Withrow. He's down there in Leander. I think they just say Leander, Texas. It is kind of high, just directionally challenged. I think southwest of Austin on the southwest side, maybe more west than south, but they got hit too. They got hit bad, but we were in the midst of helping out the Guadalupe River issues that Lander didn't even get the attention, but they did from the people that need. Bobby is an amazing barbecuer, and so he went out, took some donations he got these great big old pork roasts, and he threw them on a smoker, and he did he fed a whole bunch of volunteers and people that didn't have power or available cooking space. So anyway, thank you down there in Texas too. So Bobby Withrow is, oh my gosh, Peterson, I'm gonna need you. Texas hero. Shoot, it's been a while. I've got his coin. What's Bobby Withrow's?
I didn't know you turned my mic back on. Yeah, you got me stuck. If you hadn't have asked me, I'd been able to tell you. Not
The Texas Fallen.
yes.
Texas Fallen Project. There we go.
Yep.
Down there. All right, I'm going to mute you again just for 1 second. Okay. So thank you to all of those supporters. Oh my gosh, you guys. Joe Meish and his temple massager is out there, and we give him so much crap, but also so much like thank you, because he brought the temple massager into our world, and it makes a difference, you guys. Peterson becomes a gentle bear instead of an angry bear or tired or crap, whatever it is. He just like melts with this thing on his temples. I wonder if it helps a person sleep. It maybe helps a person sleep. So you guys, we also do Reads Across America. We ourselves, the People's Patriot Project, we do run the Reads Across America Day at Fort Snelling, which it waivers, you guys, I think it's like the third largest national cemetery in the States and beyond. And it's hard work. It's crazy, crazy nuts. So for 1 minute, you feel like you're chasing your tail, and then the next minute, the day goes on amazingly. But we're always working on getting more reads sponsored. Oh my gosh. That relationship also has grown into a relationship with Reads Across America Radio. They do host our podcast on their station at 11 p.m. Eastern on Sunday evenings. And gosh, they do so much. They've got all kinds of veterans. They're not a veteran radio station, but they love to support their veterans and first responders. And so we give them great thanks and love and appreciation. And, with that, I just want to say, all of you that lay your big fat heads down on the pillows of freedom, we know why we get to be here every Sunday and every Monday. We know why we get to help fulfill the needs of others, who have served and their families. We get to do this. Thank you to the servicemen, members, and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and life to give us the freedoms that we have that allow us to do what we do daily. I mean, shoot, I had a great weekend, and every day I think I owe it to a lot of people who were here before me, taking care of business. So that's what we've got. We got more stuff in the hopper, but I'm going to let Peterson talk for a little bit about last night's show and our guests.
First of all, I would like to say it is July. And it is the perfect time to sponsor your reads for Reads Across America. And we got to get a graphic up. I'll build that this week. It's in my notes. I've been busy building the StreamYard stuff, the stuff behind the scenes that it'd bore you if I told you, but there's a lot of stuff that's in here. We could do that one. That does work. It is the perfect time. Yes, it's Christmassy. We know this. But here's the deal. If you wait till Christmas, you'll forget. You wait till Christmas, you won't make the deadlines for the 2025. If we wait till Christmas, we can't get the word out for others so that we can honor. For example, we have close to, and the numbers are, we have Fort Snelling National Cemetery. It's the third largest. There are over 300,000 people buried at Fort Snelling. There are not quite 200,000 veterans buried at Fort Snelling. Yes, you do not need to be a veteran to be married or buried to a national cemetery. And that's, there are legislators, there are other people. Tom Burnett is a person that helped bring down the airplane during 9/11 that was on the way to the Pentagon. He's buried at the National Cemetery and at Fort Snelling. And there's many others. We've done some research. There's some notables that are there. And so it's you don't have to be a veteran to be buried at a national cemetery. Well, okay, so we have close to 200,000. It's 190 some thousand veterans buried at Fort Snelling. And last year, and this, it's going to sound like we haven't been doing our work. Last year, we had less than 20,000 wreaths. And the year before, we had right at about 15,000. And the year before that, we weren't involved, but they had less than the 15,000. So we've got progress. Yes, get a wreath. It's $17. You can have a wreath placed on someone that you know. That's called a grave-specific wreath. You can just donate into it. And I'm kind of going down this path so I can say thank you to the Silver Lake Lions and Ted Gehring for making that all. They donated 50 wreaths this week. So thank you to that organization. Gosh, if every Lions Club, if every Legion, if every VFW did something like that, we'd be done. We'd be done. It'd be good. We'd be golden. It'd all be taken care of. And there is, another added feature in the fact that that's taken care of and honoring those that have laid it on the line to give us our freedoms and our liberties. But that doesn't help accommodate the asks for the ones that are alive and trying to figure out what the next day looks like. I know that we have 5 asks in our hopper right now. Many of it is just buying food and people needing food. Some of it is mortgage help and relief. Some of it is just, stuff has happened. And then, again, my philosophy is in our world, not one person should ever be worried about having food in their belly. That's my opinion. It's me and Andrea have been, and it's not about me and Andrea. Don't get me wrong. It's not a look at me thing. Sometimes we get attacked for, you guys doing this because you wanted to. No, it's not. We present it to show other people what they're capable of doing. For example, I swallow some humble pie and I go to a food shelf. And no one should ever have to be humble to go to a food shelf, but I make sure my means are taken care of in life, but I go to a food shelf so I can pick up food for other veterans. And then I go to the local grocery store and throw, another chunk of change on to get the stuff that we can't pick up at the food shelf because they don't have all the stuff. And so we might be able to pick up a half gallon of milk. You know what? They need a gallon of milk. So we go get another gallon of milk. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, stuff like that. And so some of the food shelves can't handle that, don't accept them. And by the time you get them, they're not all so fresh anymore. So I'm not saying, look at me. I'm saying, what are you doing is what I'm saying. And I don't think anyone should go hungry. That's my opinion. And so, yeah, buy a wreath. Buy a wreath and go get some food for somebody. How's that? Boom. Get it done. All right. This weekend, holy cow, we got a dude. The dude has done, I couldn't believe this. This is 1,100 events this last year. Now, if you do that math, that is 3 to 4 events. It's not quite. It's more than 2 events a day. Not quite 3 events a day. But this guy gets out there and he uses, this was kind of a chills, but we had the amazing Joey Mack. He's on of the Mobile Cigar Lounge, who travels the country. He's in Kansas right now. I know he'll be in Minnesota in September sometime. Remind me, like, when we've got 2 events in September now. We've got the 13th and the 20th. 13th is at Well, they're in the both same place, but the week 13th is I'll remember another time. Sean of the Magnus Foundation.
Magnuson. Yep. Sean
Yeah,
Magnuson
the
of the
Magnus
Magnuson Foundation. Yep.
And that's on the 13th. They want us to be there. And then the next weekend, they want us to be, again, same venue, different group. Had an amazing heart-to-heart with a young lady last night. Got all the things fixed. We have an event, and I'll get this out there, for Operation Zero on September 20th, again, at the Magnus Foundation. She said it's not like the Dirty Rotten Biker Fest. I said, how is it not like the Dirty Rotten Biker Fest? Because we were there, and she goes, they do that stuff at night. I'm like, if you want to say so, you weren't down in the pits with us. And again, not a bad thing. Not all of them are veterans that are putting this on, but what they're doing is helping support veterans. This will be 2 events that we can do. Again, more exposure for the People's Patriot Project. That was the conversation I had with Christine as well. I said, we're in this for building relationships. Heroes Media Group, that must be Adam Bird. Good to see you, brother. Boom, clappy, 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 applause. We're in this to build relationships, and if we cannot collaboratively work together, and then it's not that we don't like you. It just, there's no sense in keep coming to that trough where we don't need to be involved. We need to have conversations. We need to grow. We need to make sure people see the beacon. We need to make sure people know how to get the resources. We need those pieces. And if you're not going to engage in that relationship with us, then we're moving forward. We don't have time to be held back by the anchor. And again, we will ask you how you're spending your resources. We will support you if we see that there are resources that are going to help veterans and first responders. That's the must. And so great conversation with Christine last night. Thank you. And we'll be seeing you on September 13th and September 20th. I kind of threw the curveball to myself there. Peterson, you know what you're doing? No. Okay, fine. So we'll talk about Joey Mack again, about the mobile cigar lounge. He uses the cigar as a threshold. Now, we had some behind-the-scenes conversations yesterday. Hopefully we get them put in place. But we do want to give a shout-out. J.C. Newman Cigar Company is an American cigar company that supports his mobile cigar lounge, not lab. He has worked in and around military entrepreneurs, and he just, Joey Mack, he's an amazing spirit. It was fun listening to his connections with our musician last night and the people he was connected to, and even some of the groups that we got coming up. I didn't know about some. We'll talk about Ty here in a second, but the Wall of Fame Entertainment, I didn't know about them. But we will get there. We'll figure it out. We will learn. And we need to reach out to musician Tommy Barnes as well. But all these are great. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Jeremy. We'll do that. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to that. All right. I'm done with Joey Mack. Am I turning my mic off? Are you turning yours on? Is this how this works?
It's so hard to just sit back here and be quiet and then wait for my turn and then not have my mic on.
Is this still echoey?
Right now it's not bad. And I might need you because I have the songs that Ty sang, but I don't have a lot of the background with technology issues, I was trying all of my I even tried the iPad. You guys, I haven't been on an iPad in years. And so I wasn't able to always be listening because I would be having using my other avenues to try to figure out how to get in here. Are you drinking a margarita right now?
No,
It's Margarita Monday. Woo-hoo.
no.
No?
Are these new notes?
Or what new notes? So, Ty happens to be a Wyoming guy. I did catch that conversation. Peterson is in love with that whole thing. It was very evident. Wyoming. Is that where that one?
Go Pokes. Go Pokes, baby. Go Pokes.
Okay, yeah. So Ty really is an avid songwriter. He is in the know. He's been doing this for a while, and he just loves to play music and share. I mean, he's got, so I think if I heard it right, his first song, Blink of an Eye, was it talking about dealing with traumas?
Let me share something with you, Miss Eichmann.
Oh, wait.
Let me share something with the entire world. When you are single going on this and you are interviewing, you're nodding your head and you're saying, hey, yeah, but I don't remember any of the things that.
No, I get it. I went back and was trying to catch. I didn't catch all of his songs. So he does write some things aimed at at his experience, at what happens when you transition out, what happens while you're in. And so his first song he shared was called Blink of an Eye. The next song he shared was I Am a Soldier. And the last one, I just heard a little bit of Love is Everywhere. And his songs, in my opinion, because I only heard parts and pieces of them, I have gone back to start the rest. They hit every generation. Is that how I want to say that? Like there was a little bit of, and maybe it was the graphics. I was thinking like a little bit Partridge Family-ish, and then the background music, but then the song was more contemporary, right? And then, so there was just parts and pieces that I was like, oh my gosh, it kind of takes me to my childhood. And then there is the very much driven towards service. I Am a Soldier. I really do. I've got some information for you here. I really do. Here is the disc playlist link for, I think we can share these, right? And if not, I'll take them down. But so you can listen to some of his. You can also, I believe he's on Spotify. He's on his website. You can find his music. And then I've seen him on Facebook a little bit. He just is a very, very entertaining soul. And he was fun to listen to. He's fun to listen to again as I'm going through this. And I just want to really gotta let him know how much I really appreciate what he does. And I love that he came on, and he's a sharing soul, a giving soul. Honestly, we touched base almost every day this last week. And so, yeah, kind of like another brother from a whole nother family and mother, like all of that. So, yeah, I just really love Ty. Go listen to his music, you guys. You'll like it. That's all I can say. You will absolutely like it, just like we do. Okay, so I wanted to let you know a few things that we're up to in addition to the Reads Across America. And we've got our WeP3 radio. I mean, Peterson is adding music. By the way, we would love to have somebody come and just add the music and keep track of things for us. Check in, run the shows. Right now it's Peterson, and he keeps adding more and more and more. In fact, I just had a musician that send me a note and be like, here's my music. Can we get it on your radio? And yeah, I want to be on your show. Can't commit to a date right now. Like, it was it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So go listen to our radio station, you guys. It's just an internet radio. You can be on it anywhere you have internet. That's the cool thing about it. Like, I'm going to tell you, there's a radio station. I'll just say numbers so I don't show some favoritism, but I listen to 102.9 a lot. It's our country music station closest here. It's switched. It was named and branded differently maybe 10 years ago. So it's not the oldest one, but I like it. I like their talk, except their one show in the morning. I'm not a fan of, what's that called? Second I'm going to unmute you, Peterson.
Absolutely horse crap. They need to get rid of it. They need to get rid of it. It's horrendous.
Great date or something?
Second date update.
Oh, well, yeah. So people call in and tell about their first, usually horrific dating, and then oh wait, I muted you again. Sorry. Hang on.
Guy was complaining because her breath smelled too minty when they kissed, and so he decided that he wasn't going to call her back because her breath was too minty. Are you give me a break? It's crap. It doesn't.
And it's funny because sometimes I only hear it like on my way to school sometimes, but there'll be like this guy, he'll have zero clue why she never called him back. And then you're like, you don't wear blue clothes. It'll be some weird, no longer are women washing their hair to get out of dates. They're making up BS stories. What I don't like is they just can't handle it if they don't want to go. Like, if I didn't want to go out with Peterson again, the guy would just be like totally unable to handle it. I'm like, move on. She doesn't want anything to do with you. Why are you trying so hard? Or vice versa.
First of all, if you're a dude reaching back about second date update and you're calling a radio station to figure out why she's not getting back to you, that's the reason right there. You are calling a radio station to figure out why she shouldn't get back hold of you. You shouldn't actually probably go on another date ever again. It makes
that is hilarious. That is super. Okay, so I get that station in, no problem. There's another one, and I don't know the numbers, but probably a lot of people. I can't get Bob FM. I can't get it down here in Hastings. I can't get it in Southern. There's a spot by Mankato where it comes in. They're very veteran supportive and very anyway, but I can't get them in. If they were in internet radio, you guys, I could listen to them wherever, whenever. All I gotta do is plug my phone into my car.
WeP3 Radio. Bam, 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 bam. WeP3 Radio. Type it on Google search. WeP3 Radio.
Just Google WeP3 Radio. It's gonna be the first thing that comes up, and it's amazing. All right, then Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. in an undisclosed place. It's so undisclosed, we don't have it picked out yet. We will be meeting with Mr. Adam Bird of Heroes Media Group, and I am pretty excited. I think Peterson is excited, but he hides his emotions. What was that? And so, we have to pick a place. Hudson, if any really nice place wants to buy us brunch as a donation to the People's Patriot Project for their meeting, just let us know. Those of you not from Minnesota, Wisconsin area, Hudson is in Wisconsin, right across the river from Minnesota. And really, that's probably one of the only ways that I will go there, because we don't go there. We don't go to Wisconsin. Adam Bird will be there. So we're going. And
he's a packer. He's from that's embarrassing. That's worse than second date update is someone being from Wisconsin. That's what.
I know, but dude over here can tell us how good Wyoming is. Okay, so shots fired again, Jeremy. Keep listening. Pamela, I want to say,
sister.
I want to say the exact same thing, and I didn't even know Mark was putting your words up there. I'm so thankful for you every day. And listen, I have to talk to you about one of our previous guests who is looking to go, I think, into the same field that you are in. Oh, no, it hasn't been on the show yet. Working his way into a doctorate of psychology. Is that what I remember? Dang it. So, Pamela, I would love for this guest to meet you, and you can share with him all of the amazing things that you do. And it's okay because I've already built you up, so you'll be amazingly just fine. I do have September 13th and 20th on our dates here, but Peterson talked about those. We're gonna be
You got them on the thing already?
I put them on our sheet right now and the calendar. So
Just now you did that.
yeah, dude, I had myself muted. So what was I gonna do? Just pick my nose?
You were looking. Hey, well, while this is so we can talk about, there we go, the 13th. Boom, just like that. Some of us also work, and then we got that. And I know I'm stepping on Andrea a little bit now, but I do want to do a quick shout out. It's a sad shout out. We lost a legacy this week here in Minnesota. He is an amazing, I love following him. We were trying so hard to get him onto the show, but we lost Papa Jake Larson this week. I got to watch him the last 2 years, get to go back to overseas, over to the French part of the world, and just 102 years old, folks. And you just can't get that back. The stories, this guy lied. He lied to the recruiters when he was 15 years old. This is how easy it was back in the day. He lied when he was 15, and he went overseas and it's just craziness. Who does that stuff anymore? But he became a kind of a little a TikTok phenomena here in Minnesota, and so rest in peace, Papa Jake Larson. It's a sad one.
That is sad. He was so fun. He just, you know what? You're not really here if you're not having fun. And I know we have all of our moments when it's not fun and it's a lot of work too. And I feel like
family said in his last hours, he sat there and he shared jokes and was fooling around until the very end. And so that's again, what do you
right. I feel like he put in his time. He worked hard for much of his life, and then he got to play, and he played hard at the end, and that's awesome. And so
this is tea and lemonade, just so you know.
Peach.
With nothing added on. No peach.
No flavors.
No.
Okay. I would do peach in there, but okay. So, and then so can I just tell you how cool the world is? And so the fact that I didn't get my computer attempts started until 5:45, which I'm usually here by 5:30. Peterson's always here at 5. I am sometimes here at 5, but almost always by 5:30. Yesterday, I was flying in hot at 5:45. Not a big deal, and it wouldn't have happened, but I did enjoy an afternoon at a vineyard south of town here with a couple of my friends. Well, my friend and her friend. And we just went to sit in the sun and listen to, they have different music all the time. And this was a kind of one-man band. And I wish I had his name, but it's in my purse out in the kitchen. He was very good. He started out, he was doing like Corey Hart, Bruce Springsteen, a little Kip Moore. I mean, his voice was amazing. And his music, he was great. He had this little tambourine on his heel, and he had his digital drum. I mean, and then the harmonica came out, and a harmonica and a violin. My naive in the music world little self, I am impressed. And so anyway, so he got done at like 4:45, and I'm like, perfect. I can be home by 5:15, back, whatever, right? So as I go, we were just clearing our table off, and I took our little wine chiller thing back to the little hut where you buy your wines. And I had a brain flash, and I just mentioned that I was with a nonprofit. Thank you, Jeremy. This is truth. There were no tacos there, by the way. Sometimes they have trucks, food trucks, and the tacos will be there one day. And he looks me in the eye and he says, well, thank you for what you do. I served myself. I'm like, what? Chet, you served? He goes, yeah, I don't talk about it because I was never deployed. I was there 4 years, didn't go anywhere. Well, I don't really claim it. And I'm like, well, you have to own it. You have to claim it. Without those of you that didn't get deployed, the rest of everybody wouldn't have been able to do their jobs. So you're important as well, you know. And so then he talked about wanting to do an event out there. I'm like, cool. I go, well, I love the guy that just got done singing. I love his music. Oh, he's a veteran too, he says. And I'm like, what? I need to catch up with him because he's packing up his stuff. So now I've lost 15 minutes because of the conversations. I do have to admit, I did swing by and say hi, my principal from the middle school. He and his family were. So I swung over. I'm like, hey, Scott, hi, nice to see you. This is a fun day. Okay, I got to go by. I got to catch the musician. I caught him in the parking lot. He's right here from Minneapolis. And he says, I said, I just get so excited to find a musician who has served country or community right here in Minnesota because we have a hard time finding Minnesotans. He goes, oh, here's my card. Give me a call. I'll get you hooked up with a bunch of them. And I'm like, oh, score. And I didn't even, this was a relaxing afternoon. I wasn't working. I was relaxing. Okay. So get in my car, not my car, but with Kim was driving. And those two ladies I went out there with were like, Andrea, let's set up an event at the winery. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a cool idea. So I did send some emails today, made some contacts, and I can't tell you how excited. And now I feel bad because Peterson, he lives like an hour away through the metro. And we did another event, actually 2 different events over here, kind of on my side of the cities. So I feel a little bit bad that I get so excited. Oh my gosh, we were security for yet another event, didn't we? It's just, sorry. And so I don't know why he can't do anything on his side of the world, but that's how it is. And I'm kidding because he's not even listening. Look him over there. Just because he's muted, he thinks, yeah. Wait, hold on. Say again.
I said, I'm busy working all the time, not creating and going out and drinking the whiny wine with my besties. And then I show up on time to stuff.
Okay, I still would have been on time. Okay,
You would have been, but wasn't.
I was I'm a million reasons wrong, and I told him I will own that. And but the conversations, you guys, were amazing. And then who knew? I'm going to tell you that next week. Oh, I have a couple other like Reads Across America events, but they're coming up after September, so I won't even. It's 2 table events that I have already, and then I have meetings with legions and auxiliaries all over the place. So let me share with you next weekend's guests. We've got, so I got to tell you this. We have, how do you say your last name? Amanda? Say again.
Okay.
With veterans, helping veterans. That's what middle schoolers do when they can't say it. We have Amanda with veteran, Zambach. With veterans helping veterans. She's going to come in and tell about the mission and what they're doing and where, how, and when. And then we have Miss Deanna Wheeler, lined up to be here. But I had a little bit of conversation with her last night, and she may or may not be able to make it. So we're going to hope she can, and we're going to wrap her up in the Paz Peterson stuff. And I guess I could say the A-bomb stuff, but it's not here. We just need to give her some love and make sure that she's taking care of her, and then we can take care of her being here. That's what our hope is. So keep an eye out for those 2. Hey, you guys, when we share this and announce this, don't ever be afraid to go check them out before they get on here. Maybe you'll have some questions for them. She hasn't been around in a while. The other Amanda, I suppose it's the busy time of year for them. She's come out on YouTube all the time. And I actually think it might have been her birthday just a little bit ago. Don't ever be afraid. She asks the greatest questions when she knows a little bit, but not a lot about somebody or something we're talking about. ask the questions. We love the involvement and the interactions, knowing that you're paying attention. That's always a bonus. That might be the teacher in me. I can't see you nodding your head. So if you could just give us a, hey, thumbs up, seriously, when we're hot, So stay close, be present. We will keep you up on things. Go to our YouTube. Just go check out our YouTube, you guys. And how about if you just if you could just like something and maybe subscribe. If you subscribed, can you imagine how much we could do with funding some of these things that we do? If we just had that little bit of revenue from YouTube and Rumble and Facebook, but I'm not going to be the one that keeps asking for money on Facebook. So you do that if you feel so inclined. Holy cow. I think that's it. Did I get through it? I think I got through it. Your turn, hon.
Well, you've been mic control, and I didn't even know that I was off again. What song you want to roll with today?
Oh, do we, can we do that? You tell me if you remember either that I Am a Soldier or Love is Everywhere.
We can do either or.
Let's do I Am a Soldier.
I Am a Soldier. Be ready to lock and load right now.
I am good. Thank you, Jeremy. Look at you go. Look at you roll. Woohoo.
Look at him roll.
I got it that time. I remembered, Jeremy.
Yeah.
All right. Stay in touch, bud. All of you, thank you for being here. And we will see you Sunday at
This
1800.
is Mr. Ty Warner. I am a veteran.
When I joined the service, I raised my right hand. I took a solemn oath to defend our sacred land. Whether I'm tripping to the field or loading up a mag, I pledge my allegiance to respect our precious flag. Early in the morning or at the end of the duty day, when the music's playing, I don't run away. I stand at attention, salute our liberty. I pay tribute to my country because of what she's done for me. On the 11th of November, we take time to remember those who love our nation and those who defend her. And yes, we do it all over again. Just let me know the where and the when, the reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. My father retired Army, he was one heck of a man. He returned with an illness from Vietnam. 17 years after he returned, it began to take its toll. He never stopped saluting Old Glory, swaying from that pole. No matter how you served her, or when you did your time, we stood side by side. I was a heck of a ride. I got your 6 and you got mine. I'll make you a promise. This is my call to you. Stand right here beside me, salute the red, white, and blue. On the 11th of November, we take time to remember those who love our nation and those who defend her. And yes, we do it all over again. Just let me know the where and the when, the reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. The reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. I am a veteran.